Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone live show. Today is Thursday, January 27th, 2021. And my name is Julian Gennady, and with me, as always, is my buddy Alejandro Fancello. What's going on, dude?
I'm good. It was a good day.
You're good. Today was a good day. I considered it one of the best days regarding Juventus off the pitch in quite a while.
You did that.
Yeah, I said.
Oh, okay.
I said that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay,
putting
okay.
words in your mouth. Don't worry. This is twofold. It's obviously due to Vlahovic being definitely in the books. We signed him. Great. Romeo Agresti said it. He said done deal. No questions asked. Then Tapin Merchant Romano said, yeah, done deal. Here we go. Going off that, we also have Romeo Agresti going on. Who was he talking to today?
No, he was just on the Twitch channel from goal.com or Italian Twitch channel.
Okay. So he was on a Twitch channel today doing a little video thing for his company. And he was spitting some mad crap.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into that right now?
Yeah. Oh, people are asking about... Excuse me?
What'd you say, sorry?
No, people are asking about his medicals, and Gazzetta dello Sport say Saturday. Now they say tomorrow. But
we won't know. Just check the Twitter page.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's this weekend. Yeah. It's this weekend. So it's all good. We can be patient for a couple more days just to see him in the Juventus colors. He'll be at J Medical shortly on this weekend. Whatever happens at J Medical. Okay. So let's get into what Agresti was saying on his Twitch channel. I don't know. Okay, so now that kind of throws me off a bit because he was on the Goal Italia Twitch stream.
Yeah.
The whole thing about Paul Pogba, and he said, and I quote, check your Goal Italia during the rest of the transfer window.
No.
So I don't know if that's just a plug. Is that a plug for his company, or is that actually like something's cooking?
Yeah, no. So he said, not for now. He basically said, keep an eye on on an article in the next few days. That's what he said, basically.
Okay.
So he's gonna write something in the next few days on Pogba, most likely. Or it's gonna be Pogba. Like I saw people were misquoting him a lot.
Yeah.
And assuming it will be for now. It's not for now. Absolutely now. Now he was asked for the summer. And he said, basically, keep an eye on, don't exclude anything because the club has money and they are planning to spend it. They're planning to basically make another big signing. And he was asked Pogba, and he said, just keep an eye on the goal.com pages in the next few days. That's what he said.
Okay, so some people were just misquoting it, and like myself, because I was reading a bunch of stuff, I was like, no way.
No, it's not for now. Absolutely not.
Yeah. And maybe I'll get into some crazy fantacalcio talk in a little bit, but going off the Twitch stream, what's going on with Frankie de Jong then?
No, okay. So he was asked about it, and he just said, "I'm not gonna deny it because again, the club has money. They are looking at all options, and they want to make a big signing again. So I'm not gonna sit here and say." No, that's no chance it's happening. It's just something we need to keep an eye on. I from the whole video, I was not even listening to the names. It's in the summer. I don't really care now. I just want to get into the top 4. You got Vlahovic. That's the most important thing now. I was just, for me, the good news was that the club actually wants to spend, or they want to go in a different direction now. That's all. That's all that I heard, basically. I mean, what I wanted to hear. If it's De Jong, we'll talk about De Jong, because I've said it many times. I said many things about De Jong in the past. Or if it's Pogba, or is it Tchouaméni, or just name it. Just point is, the club wants to spend. And I think they need to spend. Now, if someone's going to leave, I think someone is going to leave, because the money, again, you cannot spend, I don't know, 150 mil and don't sell, unless you can sell Arthur and Kulusevski and I don't know who, just name some player, I don't know.
It doesn't also have to be money in, money out. It could be 150 in and like 75 out.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I think something needs to give at the end of the day, but I think it's just important that the club, like, they're trying to act like a big club again, because they know they messed up, and they need to, like, some positions you need to, how do you want to say it? Like, you cannot fill with stopgaps, like a striker, because remember, I was thinking about it before winning live. Remember, let's say, was it 2 months ago or something? I think 2 months, when Nikoshira first say Vlahovic is not renewing because he wants to join Juve. I think it was that day.
Yeah.
And you asked me, and you asked the chat, would you spend 75 or 70, I don't know what you said, on Vlahovic or on the midfield, and get 2 players in? And I said at the time, I do it on Vlahovic, and I knew the chat was going off, like saying, oh no, don't spend it on one player and all those things. And I said, there are a lot of good midfielders out there, but there are not a lot of top strikers out there we can get. Like, he was the only option for us. If you didn't get him, you're going to go to B options again. And that's why I said do that. Now that Romeo's saying they want to invest again in midfield, that's good news. I don't want it to be De Jong, but still, it's good news.
Okay. Before we get into that kind of thing with your negativity on De Jong, so I'm not going to say we could be a big player in the transfer market this summer, but realistically, the club is run by its own earnings. It was never run by Papa Elkin just handing money over. It could definitely be run like that, but they chose not to do it like that. Now it seems to me like he is doing something else. Like, it looks like to me that he is stepping in here.
Yeah, because
in a big way.
Fabiano Della Valle said, like, they had an opportunity to sign Vlahovic, and it was Elkan who said, basically, do it. Spend the money.
Yeah.
So usually he doesn't do that. Maybe for Ronaldo, I think, you need to ask that, but because it's a big investment, probably. But like, I doubt they asked that for equal. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's a difficult moment now.
Yeah,
it's a difficult moment. No fans. Like, money is running out because, again, no fans at the stadium and all those things, revenue wise. So maybe something is changing. I don't know.
That's why, like, and this goes back to the whole Super League talk of, can the big boys can Juventus hang with the big boys on their own, as a club, as a business, as a club? No, absolutely not. As a subsidiary used by Exor, absolutely. And maybe it's time that he opened his pockets a bit, and he's basically telling Agnelli to not screw off, but like, it's his time. Like, he's coming in and stepping in and doing these things.
I think
because he loves the club too. Like, John Elkann absolutely loves Juventus, and why wouldn't he? And we were in a sad state for the past year and a half.
Yeah, like, the rebuild needs like, you're not gonna rebuild this squad with little investment, or you know what I mean? Like signings like McKennie, like, it's gonna take forever.
Yeah,
it is. It's just the reality. But the only, like, again, if the club somehow one day messes up big time and the financial situation is bad, like, the club, behind the club, like you said, that family is strong enough to just wipe a clean slate, basically. But that's not how they work or operate. That's not how we do. But like, if that should happen ever, you need that help.
There.
They will do that, like, because it's their asset. It's their asset for 100 years now. Like, if they need to do it, they will do that. But like, that's not how they operate. But the fact that Elkan, basically, it came from Elkan today, or the Vlahovic deal, he said, do it. Then I'm not saying something is changing, but I think they want to speed up the process a bit, because Inter's not going away. They're not going away. And you cannot, like, if you keep signing players like McKennie, those type of players, Inter are gonna win Scudetto like 4 years in a row, easy. Yeah, they're gonna do that. It's like with us, they struggle to bring in quality until Morata came, and we just run away with it because like we were just that good. So yeah.
So now it would be kind of weird because if he doesn't give the okay to these other deals, like what if Ariba Bene and Cherubini come up and present Frankie De Jong and Elkin's okay with it? Like, is he going to say no? I don't think so. At this point, you can't. Like, you can't.
No,
he's already done with the, yeah.
I don't think he has any. How do you want to say it? Any insight in players? Like he's not a scout. I think he's just.
Yeah, no.
He knows who Vlahovic is, and he knows the money is big, and he probably said, "Yeah, he's worth it. Do it." I think that's how. Like, if he comes with, let's say, if Cherubini he's not asking Elkan, "Can I sign Tchouaméni?" Like he has no idea who Tchouaméni is. Like so.
Yeah. Okay. So going back on Frankie De Jong, what's your deal with him?
No, I think he's a very good player, but I think he's very overrated. I think people overrate him massively because he's a good player. And I said at the time, everything. Remember when he and De Ligt played with Ajax? So they left in the same season, and De Jong got all the attention, but De Ligt was the most talented player out of the two. And I thought that was kind of disrespectful because also on that.
De Ligt's transfer fee was higher than De Jong.
Yeah, but like he didn't get the buzz. Like it was all De Jong because his position. But if you actually look talent-wise, for me it's not close. But again, he's a good player, but he's not generational. Like they paid 75.
No, yeah.
And I thought at the time I was like, that's insane. Like we got De Ligt for a few millions more. I was like, we stole him. Like if that
in was comparison to that deal,
if that was the right, like the what do you want to say, the way Ajax was weighing up those players and setting a price, I was like, geez, we stole him. Because for me, it's not close, talent-wise. He's a good player, but I don't know. Like, people were comparing him to Xavi, and I was like, no. Like,
wait, Xavi? Like, Barcelona Xavi?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Iniesta, those type of players. Like, he's good on the ball, but like, I don't know, like he's a good player. I would take him, but not for 75. I would not do that at all. I'm not.
Yeah, we'll have to see because Barcelona are doing some weird things in the transfer market too, where they're just signing players and not releasing them at the same time. Like they're doing some weird things. So if they put themselves into a position again where they just need to get a player off their hands, I think. Hopefully, do you think he's 50 million rated?
No, they won't close to the money back at least. Then they're not gonna.
No, I'm asking. Do you think he's 50 million rated?
No, I think no. He's no. He's 65 for me.
65.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd be okay with Elkin spending 60-65 on him?
No, I'd rather spend 55 on Tchouaméni. Like, but that's my personal opinion. It's my personal opinion because I like him more as a player. But again, if Allegro says I need that type of player, then it is what it is. The problem I also have with him, he I don't want to be that guy, but like he gained no muscle or something like that. He's still, I don't know,
thin.
Yeah, like very weird. And like it's okay in Spain. It's okay in Spain, but and then in the Netherlands, again, he did it in the Champions League, but like that season, he got a lot of attention. But like Ziyech and Tadic, they were amazing.
Yeah.
Like they were incredible. Like Van de Beek that season was amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, I think he's like he has two qualities about him that are very like typical, very good Dutch player in center midfield. He can transmit the ball from like by himself from defense to midfield to attack. Like he can do it by himself. He can get stride out and do it himself, and he's very tidy. It's very aesthetically pleasing to watch him play. However, sometimes, like you said, he's got that boyish body frame to him, so it might not work out well in the doldrums of the crappy Serie A teams where they just have muscle in the middle.
Like I don't really like I said it. I don't care. I don't want to talk about De Jong. It's just because he was asked about it and he said they want to splash some money on a midfielder, and that's all I want to know.
Yeah,
like, that's all I need. Like it doesn't need to be De Jong. Like
the ambition.
The ambition.
Is what you wanted.
Yeah. Also, guys, like the video.
Yeah,
that will help us.
Also,
I want to say we are doing a Vlahovic jersey giveaway. I think that will be announced on Saturday after his medicals. We will put it out on the Twitter. You can win a Vlahovic jersey.
Oh yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. It's exciting times. Will it be 7 or will it be 9? Will Morata get the boot? I think it's gonna be 7.
The graphic is 7. So.
Yeah.
You can choose. I read he's gonna keep his Fiorentina number until the end of the year.
28?
Yeah. He's gonna play with that, and then if Morata leaves, he takes 9.
When Morata leaves?
Yeah, so when he leaves in the summer.
Oh, I thought you said if he leaves.
No, he will leave.
All right, so as we dive into the chat a bit, people are saying the most ideal midfielders. Lots of who was it? Jorginho was in today's news. I don't think he's coming.
I don't want to hear his name linked to the club.
That goes against everything that they're doing right now.
Yeah,
I think that's bullshit. Not old. He's 30, 31, but that's older. That doesn't fit the project. Yes, is he a good player? Sure. Is he what Allegri wants? I don't know.
If he was free,
maybe. Yeah.
And the wage would be like 6 max on a 2-year deal. Yeah, I will do it. 2 + 1, but don't spend money on Jorginho. He's a good player. He will improve us, but like, you know what I mean. And maybe I'm saying things, and because I remember a few weeks ago I said we need one big experienced player in that midfield, and not Locatelli, who has experience.
Yeah, like an older, been there, done that in all facets of the game.
Yeah, like Pogba. I'm not saying Pogba, but someone like Pogba. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Like Savic, Milinkovic Savic. So that's...
Well, he's going to be 26 or 27 at the start of next year. I think that is a prime age for a midfielder.
Yeah.
We're talking about Milinkovic Savic, and okay, I'll just throw 4 center midfielders out here, and you have to consider price, contract, age. Just consider it all, and their contract status. Do you pick Paul Pogba, Tchouameni, Milinkovic Savic, or De Jong?
Oh, the different players. Wait, let me think.
That's what I mean.
No, it's difficult.
Consider their contract status, because that will lower their wages, or not wages. That will lower their.
I like Tchouameni. You know that. I like
Tchouameni.
I like him. But,
okay.
For Allegri, I will pick Milinkovic.
For Allegri, it's Milinkovic.
Yeah,
I'm almost on the same boat as you. I'm pretty much there. I think still Pogba because he's free, and knows the club. All that noise. Allegri, Dybala, nice friends.
He's
Love it.
Bro.
Okay, so
the last 2 seasons it's like Dybala, or he's not even trying because he knows I'm leaving. I'm not doing anything. I doubt that because he's not built.
Well, he went to Dubai.
Yeah, the entire menu squad went to Dubai.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, like a big part of the team, they're training.
Yeah.
But
so people are saying De Jong.
If Allegri can choose, he will pick Milinkovic. Like, I think all day long, because that's his guy. Like, he wants him. He wanted him like 3 years ago.
Physical, strong, technical. Oh my goodness,
that's
he is
his
a
player.
Freak. Yeah.
And I think because he had that one amazing season, then he dipped off, and now he's a bit. How do you want to say? He plays good one game, the other game, but he doesn't.
I think he's been all right this year. I think he's been actually like
last season
not his top level. Poor. Yeah, last year was bad.
But I think he doesn't want to be there.
Friday's the medical.
Who said
for Vlahovic? Tapin.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Friday's the medical.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess he never had the pandy.
No, he I think it was also Fabiano Del Valle say he was gonna take a test today.
Oh, okay. So medical tomorrow for Vlahovic. Breaking news. Now it's confirmed. So are you gonna still do the promotion thing tomorrow?
Yeah, I need to finish that after the stream.
All right, that's fine.
But yeah, you can win a Vlahovic jersey.
let's go into some comments. Hanin saying Jorginho 1 year left on his contract, 2023. The midfield needs experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Again,
but that's
but you're still gonna have to give. Yeah, you're gonna have to give Chelsea a fee still, a pretty not substantial, but like 20 to 25, I would say.
Oh, at least, yeah, at least.
Yeah, plus the contract, and you're gonna have to overpay the contract. I don't know. I don't know about Jorginho on this one. Usman saying De Jong all day long. Yeah. So Usman saying De Jong all day long.
And people maybe call me crazy. I don't think Allegri will be jumping from joy if he sees De Jong coming in. Like I think he.
You know what De Jong is? You know what De Jong is? Yeah, De Jong is like an analytics darling.
Yeah.
Like people who follow stats a lot love him.
Because someone in the chat said, I think it was Anin, like he's Pjanic 2.0. Pjanic was, I don't say he was physical, but like he went in there like, again, he's not Milinkovic, but like he couldn't care. Like he put in a tackle multiple times during a game. Like he loved to do that, get in there, making fouls. De Jong is not really that. And again, I can be completely wrong, and you can like him. I just don't see it.
Yeah, it's fair. As a midfielder, there's abilities you have that people like, and there's abilities you don't have that people don't like about you. And the progressive passes, I was looking over them today because I was like, I like this is, and it's not good. It's only 4 per game.
Yeah, no, he's not that type of player. I saw someone saying he's Arthur, the Dutch Arthur, the Dutch Arthur.
Except probably a little bit more athletic.
Yeah, but he picks up the ball and he spreads it around. And Ajax, he had Van de Beek around him. He run the, out of the game. Like he kept going. So it was different. Like it was different. It can work, but like again, I don't like. I want to talk about De Jong, but I just want to talk about the fact that the club wants to spend. Like the club has an intention to spend, and that's for me the most important thing. Like, and I know people say, like we said it before we went online, that we probably will need to sell players, but I think those are problems for the summer. Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So today's live show is sponsored by the Serie A Fantasy website. As you can see in the top right-hand corner of our screen here, we're getting back into that. I think I'm still first. I don't know about you guys. What place was I last? Do you remember?
No, you're last. You're that last. I just checked. I'm above you.
Yeah.
The code to join our league is also in the description as the link. Just click it. It's very easy.
Very, very easy to operate that website. You just input your team for the week, and you can always change it. And you have a certain amount of subs you can make, or transfers in and out you can make. So join our league.
Yeah. No, I
Go
say
ahead.
Weird TV made a great comment. I don't believe that. He said, "Do you guys believe Agressi will announce a pre-contract with Paul Pogba? What do you think will be special news in the coming days?" I don't believe that. Like, I think
no way.
Everything will explode. Like everything will explode. Like he needs to play for Man U still. He's not signing until the end of the season with anyone. I would not believe if that's the case. Oh, it's insane.
What? Okay. Also for that, why wouldn't he announce that now? Why is he waiting to write something? Is it like the Players Tribune in like the North American sports here, where they pen something of a big announcement?
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. Because if that was the case,
why would it be that? Yeah,
that news would have leaked by now.
Exactly.
On 100%. Like that will not be a secret anymore. Because Man U would have known that. Because you need to tell Man U.
Oh, for sure. Like
he can sign, but you still need to tell the club, okay, he's signing a pre-club. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
also,
think so.
Like his agent is currently sick.
He's out.
Yeah, but is he back to 100%?
Yeah,
like I don't think he's working.
Healthy. I think there were some fake reports. Yeah, I think As Sport made that clear because he talks to you. He's fine.
Okay. So
also,
then he is
his
working.
brother does the dealings also a lot.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like Pellegrini, that was his brother for us. He works for him. So.
Okay. So as per Weird TV and Alejandro, expect Pogba to be announced this
What?
weekend from Romeo Agresti.
I did not say that. I did not say that. Like, imagine he's just announcing he's signing for PSG, like random thing.
Yeah.
But that's not Romeo. Like, if he says something, like it's something.
So you're thinking it's something juicy.
Yeah, juicy. Like maybe something like we are in the race. It's a serious option or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Otherwise, like if he's gonna
Yeah.
talk about, like he's not gonna write an article about Pogba joining PSG or Real Madrid. Like he's a Juve watcher, so it needs to be linked with Juve somehow.
Do you think? There's endless possibilities of what he could be writing. He teased the crap out of us, and that's great. That was good for his job. Well done to him. But yeah, we'll see what happens this weekend. There's lots going on. Vlahovic medicals tomorrow, as has been just announced. We're apparently buying a really big midfielder in the summer. Here's the thing. Here's an idea. We'll do some Fanta right now. Would you just say to Manchester United, "Hey, we'll give you Kulusevski for Pogba right now"?
Yeah, you can ask that, but I think they will laugh.
Who? United will laugh?
Yeah, they don't need Kulusevski.
But you can finally play attacking midfield with Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, that's not happening.
They lost Martial, so they need a replacement.
I don't think so. I think
you wouldn't even consider it as a United board member. Like if you knew Pogba wanted to leave,
no,
you wouldn't even consider it. You get a free asset almost, a young asset.
Excuse me, I was reading something. Oh no, they will not do that because they're playing hardball with Lingard, Martial. They don't care by losing them on a free. They don't care.
Okay,
they have money enough. They're not doing that. Yeah. Maybe you can trick them into getting Rabiot or Betancourt. That's how Manu fans hyping the shit out of Betancourt.
You think Manu would take Betancourt and Rabiot in a swap with Pogba right now?
No, no chance. Why would they?
I don't know. You mentioned those names, so I was like, all right.
No, I was just saying maybe like if they take Kulusevski, why not those guys?
Yeah.
Just take them.
Oh, okay. So here's another thing. Okay. I was thinking. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I want to say Romeo also said the club wants to move on from a lot of players in the summer. That's their plan. Like they want to play kind of hardball. Like some players need to go out. And then I was like, okay, but like it's 2 days and Ramsey's still here. I'm like, why not start now? Just tell Ramsey, you're not coming to training anymore. It's done. Like find a club, accept it, move on.
Do you remember the New York Jets meme with the guy who couldn't get into the building? You gotta do it to Ramsey.
Wasn't that Jamal? It was Jamal Adams, I think.
I think something like that.
Yeah, that was funny. But they traded him the day after.
Yeah.
That was a funny thing.
They should do the same thing to Ramsey. Just make a swipe card or whatever.
Because today there were pictures, and I looked it up. He was not in training. Like there were no pictures of him.
Is he with Wales or something?
No. Because the Italian players are back. I think only the South American players are playing games. That's
and North Americans.
Yeah, okay. Those countries. But European countries are not playing games. They're not. It was just how do you call it?
A retreat.
Yeah. Just that's it. Because everyone is back.
All right. So Ramsey is basically kicked out then.
I don't know what Ramsey's doing.
I think at this point, like you said, you don't see any pictures. He's being asked politely to leave.
Again, that's the first time.
I think he's done.
It's the first time Allegri said in his press conference twice he's out. He's leaving. Like usually he doesn't even. Like he said, our Mercato is closed. How many times do I need to say that? Nothing is changing. I love Morata. 99% sure the roster is going to be the same. Ban Vlahovic. Like, again, the fact that he actually says something now is very telling.
No one's going to... Yeah. Are you watching DiMarzio, Sky Sports right now?
Yeah, but like...
Yeah. Apparently
There's nothing.
he's going to be number 28.
Yeah. I told you.
Yeah.
Because like because he wants number 9. Like.
Yeah.
So he's gonna play with it all at once. I think the club will push that. That's why he's the number 9. So
yeah,
it makes sense.
Locatelli 27, Vlahovic 28.
You know what's one messed up? We're giving away a jersey
What?
and you take 28.
Oh.
Maybe it's worth something later.
Oh, should we even do that?
Yeah, you can still
definitely changing.
You can pick 9 and you can put Vlahovic still on it if you want.
Yeah.
But then if you pick 7 or something, you're still screwed.
Yeah, imagine. I think Chiesa will switch to 7, won't he? Wow, whatever. That's number talk.
It's like the season when they did that with Pogba. Remember?
Yeah.
For 1 year.
Yep. He went to what, 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. He went from 6 to 10 to gone.
It was just pure marketing before they sold him.
Yeah. Speaking of numbers, what's Paul Pogba going to wear when he comes back?
Ah, Jesus. 6.
6? No, that's Danilo.
Yeah, he will give it up for Pogba. He's a good guy.
That's true. Again, how many days left until the transfer market? It's 4 now?
3.
4.
Yeah, the day is over here.
Sorry, yeah.
It's done.
True. So 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit of Monday. So half. 3.5 days left.
Sky said they agreed terms with, not today, not now, a few hours back. They agreed with Nandes, but if nobody's, and he's pushing, and I get why, because this is a big opportunity.
He wants.
But there's no agreement between Bianconeri and Aston Villa. Like I don't see anything. If someone is gonna leave at the moment, it looks like it will be Kulusevski, and that's weird. Sending him on loan to Milan mid-season.
Yeah.
It's very weird because he will do well over there. I really believe that. And that's fine.
He'll get consistent game time on the right wing.
And that's fine. Like I said it many times, if it doesn't work out for us, it doesn't mean he's a bad player or anyone is a bad player. But mid-season, strengthening, because that's what it's going to be for them. Rival, it's weird. I'm not going to lie.
Is there any situation where you could see Kulusevski being swapped with another midfielder?
No. Whoa. Oh, just in general, you mean?
Yeah, just in general. Not now. Not in 3 days. That's too hard.
No. With who? I have no idea.
No. I'm asking you.
Because Everton are interested, but he's not going Everton. Arsenal are interested, but it's not 100%. You know, it's like
I was gonna ask our members chat, because if you're a member, you can automatically go on our Discord.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, does Thomas Partey?
No, stop it.
No.
No. He's a good player, but like he almost lost 2 years of his footballing career. He picked it up now, but he had a lot of injuries and a lot of bang average games. He's not a player we should be going in for, in my opinion.
That's fine. Let us know in the chat what big center midfielder you want. Let us know, because I'm about to go. I have to go soon. And then Ollie's going to take over for the rest. So, I
need to pull up the chat.
We got 3.5 days left. What do you think is going to happen for the rest of these next 3 days? 3.5 days. Besides Vlahovic announcement and all that.
Oh, it's maybe Ramsey will leave and maybe Kulusevski. That's it.
So Kulusevski and Ramsey out. And then if that happens, do you think Nandes comes in?
I don't think so. Because if they want an obligation to buy, then no.
That's crazy, by the way. If it's that 15 million obligation, if we make Champions League, that's crazy, and I don't want that at all.
No, I don't think the club they want a loan. They just want a stopgap. That's it.
They want a dry loan for 6 months.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's not that it's a lot of money, 15, but I think we need that money to invest.
It's a waste. It's a waste.
That's it. That's that.
15 million is nothing, but not on Nandes. Put 15 to 60 million, you get 75 million, and put on a great center midfielder.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go because I got stuff to do. Alejandro, you take it away. I will see you guys not tomorrow because tomorrow's a podcast. Maybe we'll do something Saturday during the day.
I will see if something. If there's good news tomorrow, I will be live before the podcast.
Okay. Also, we should. This should be off air, but like we should do a transfer deadline show.
It's Monday.
But again, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
I'll take over now.
Okay. Ciao. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Peace out.
So it's just me now. Okay. Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me? Yeah. Let me see the chat because I need to pull up the chat before. Let me check. Let me see. Okay. Anina is saying, what would Lazio ask for Milinkovic-Savic? I think at least 70 mil still because it's Lotito and he's not gonna roll over for Juve. It's not Fiorentina. He will demand big money because that's who he is. He doesn't like us. He doesn't like Agnelli at all. But I'm not saying we're getting Milinkovic-Savic. I don't think anyone is saying that. But Mirko Di Natale has said it many times before that Milinkovic-Savic is basically Allegri's guy. Like he likes Milinkovic-Savic. He wanted him. I think 3 seasons ago. He wanted him. No, it was 4 seasons ago when Juve tried, but like we never made a clear offer for Savic. Because the price was like one season was 100 million, I remember, and then it was 70, 80, and something like that. So yeah, I don't think we're getting Milinkovic-Savic. I think just that's Allegri's dream signing, basically. That's all. Like he isn't. Like in a perfect world, he shouldn't be playing for us. But the fact that he's starting a lot of games. I understand why he doesn't want to go to Aston Villa. Like, if he was sitting on the bench and he was not a regular starter for us, I think he would have accepted Villa, who were doubling his wages. But the fact that he's playing regularly for us, playing in the Champions League and all those things, he doesn't really have a reason to move besides money. And I don't believe he is that guy. Like, I don't believe he's just in it for the money. This is my opinion because again, Aston Villa, they're upcoming. They have a lot of money, but just in general, I don't believe that he wants to go to Aston Villa. This is my opinion. Let me see in the comments. Let me see. I hope Allegri uses Vlahovic wisely and not turn him into a defending player. We'll see. I think he will do. I think he will just be fine. Like he will change life for us and for Allegri. I'm pretty sure about that. Lewis is saying, is Kulusevski going to Milan? Now, he was offered to Milan, not by Juve, but by his agent, who is also the agent of Arthur Bernardeschi and someone else. So he offered him to Milan. Milan are interested into loaning him with an option to buy. But the club, so Juve at the moment is hesitant. Like they are not sure. They want an obligation to buy. So they want to loan out Vlahovic. They want to loan out Kulusevski, but they want an obligation to buy and not a loan. And they're also doubtful to sending him to Milan mid-season, strengthening a rival mid-season. That's not what the club is willing to do at the moment. Now, that can change. If Milan say, we take Kulusevski with an obligation to buy for, let's say, 35. That's a lot of money for the club, for a player Allegri doesn't like. He's not happy with him. So I think at that point, if it's an obligation, I think the club will just say, yeah, do it. We take the money. If he's going to reinforce you mid-season, then it is what it is. That's just my opinion. Or not my opinion. That's basically what Romeo and Gazzetta dello Sport were saying in a nutshell. But let's see. Who's he saying? Please comment on the latest Moji code. The man is a legend. Yeah, he said basically something in the line of you don't know who Alcon is. Like with 2%, he can buy with 2% of his assets basically in Word. He can buy Inter and all those things. And well, yeah, we know that they are worth a lot of money, much more than the Inter owners or any owner in the Serie A. Maybe he knows something that we don't know, but like Mochi, the last, I would say, 5 years, the things he comes out with, it's at times it's straight bullshit. Like he announced Milinkovic-Savic 4 years ago, and we never talked with him. So, but it's true what he said. Juve will not sell Kulu to Milan, says Barili, not happening. If Milan offered 35 mil, I think the club will do that easily, because Allegri doesn't like him. He doesn't trust him. And if you get the money for him, I think the club will do that. If it's Milan, if it's Inter, I don't really think the club will care if they're guaranteed to get big part of the money back. I think they will not hesitate and they will do that. Depending on how much money when Kulu is on loan, and then the option to buy, I hope like 10 million loan with an option to buy at 30 mil. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a dry free loan. They're not gonna pay 10 million euros to loan him. That's not gonna happen. No club is doing that besides we for Morata. Because like, why will you loan a player for 10 million euros and then at the end of the loan it doesn't work out? You wasted 10 million euros. We did that with Morata because, well, we needed a striker. Like, it was Morata or it was nothing. So that's different. Home of Juve is saying, why is Castrovilli and the Fiorentina centre back not leaving for a better club? I think a club like Napoli or Roma will be a good move. Yeah. I don't know. I don't rate any of those players highly. So yeah, maybe Napoli and Roma will be their level, because Castrovilli had a few, I would say 6 months when he first came, or that year. But other than that, yes, not improved, not impressed. And Milinkovic, like, he's a good defender, but that's that. Like, he's nothing. Because I saw people saying if you sell the Lake, bring in Milenkovic, like the drop off will be absolutely insane. It will be actually massive. Let me see what DiMarzio's saying. So Juve are looking at Nandes, is DiMarzio saying, but they're still looking at Zakaria. It depends on who's gonna leave. Arthur and Arsenal, still nothing happening. Aston Villa offered 20 mil for Betancourt. But 30%, it's 35, according to Romeo, will go to Boca Juniors. So yeah, that's basically the news. Again, somebody needs to leave, and I don't believe someone's gonna leave, and that's what Romano basically said. Like, Nandes and Zakaria are the names, but Betancourt or Rabiot needs to leave, and this far, it's not happening. Like, it's blocked. Like, everything is blocked. Let me see. Dennis Zakaria and Nandes are both in Juve's list for the final days of the window in case Betancourt or Arthur will leave. Zakaria is Allegri's favorite option, but it depends on price and fee. Premier League move for him seems unlikely now. Again, Zakaria, I will take him because I like him, and again, Allegri would love him because there were reports. I would say, no, it was Monblano saying he doesn't like Zakaria. I cannot believe that for one bit, because he screams Allegri player. Again, I can be completely wrong, and Monblano probably knows more than us in terms of what Allegri likes or doesn't like, all those things. But Zakaria, for me, he is a player that will be very good for Allegri, and also if you can get him on a cheap, that's what we need now. If you want to make that big splash, like Romeo said, in the summer, then if you can add Zakaria for, let's say, 6 million euros, why not? But you need to get rid of Ramsey, Arthur, maybe Arthur, but Allegri doesn't like him. So Arthur, Betancourt, Rabiot, those players, you need to get rid of them in the summer, and I think that's going to be very difficult. We can see it now. Like, if Arthur was that, I don't want to say that good, but like, Arsenal doesn't. They just want a loan. They're not sure about him. Betancourt doesn't really want to leave. Ramsey is refusing everything, so it's gonna be very difficult to sell these players. It is. But let's see. Let me see. Alireza saying Paulo Nomolo mentioned Gravenberg. I think we shouldn't miss him. So he mentioned him. Alfredo Pedula is mentioning him. since, I would say, the start of December. Romeo mentioned him. He said today the club is following Gravenberg, and I think Di Marzio also mentioned him once. Now, I like Gravenberg. He's not having a good season. He's not having a bad season, but compared to last season, it's a bit off. I still like him. Let's see, but keep in mind he's a Raiola client. So because I saw a lot of people saying in the chat we need to stop bringing in Raiola clients. Well, Gravenberg is one. So you know what's gonna happen in, let's say, if he comes in 3 years time, if he actually develops as he should develop, because he has huge potential, like big potential, and he has already shown that at Ajax at a very young age. But let's see. Home Juve, so happy. We are playing at home our next game. Vlahovic debut. Will he start from the beginning? Let's see. Like, if he doesn't start, it's kind of crazy. Like, it is what it is. So I expect him to start that game. I do. Let me see in the chat. Pogba is next. I don't know. Let's see if he's next. I think so. Romeo basically said the club want to spend big on a midfielder. That's the most important thing. If it's Pogba, if it's De Jong, if it's Tchouaméni, if it's Savic, like that's for the summer to worry about basically. But for now, it's just important that the club actually wants to spend. Because we made a video, I think 2 weeks ago, or a podcast, and called it a 2 summer job. Like, if what Romeo's saying is true, it could be a 1 summer job to close that gap. But then again, maybe De Ligt leaves. Like, that's something for the summer. For now, I think we just need to be happy that Vlahovic came in, because nobody, like Anin said that, I think in the Discord group or on Twitter, she said a few weeks back we were talking about Maxi Gomez, Icardi, Azmoun, Martial, Aubameyang. Like those were the names being mentioned a few weeks back, and it looked like we were just looking at Icardi and that's it on loan, and that's all we were trying to do. Morata wanted to leave. Excuse me, that was basically the news a few weeks ago. Now we have Vlahovic. I don't think we can complain. Like, nobody expected the club to bring in Vlahovic mid-season. Like, nobody. Like at the moment when you think about it, it still sounds crazy that we actually are spending 75 mil on Vlahovic mid-season. It's unheard of. For us in Serie A, just in general, to make that type of move, that big of a move that can actually change the balance of the season moving forward in terms of competing for top 4, it's a big one. So that midfield is for the summer. For now, we need to do what you got, and what we got is, well, we know what we got. It's hit or miss. It's Locatelli, and you just need to hope that Locatelli doesn't get injured. You really need to hope. Otherwise, we are in big trouble. That's just the reality of the situation. So yeah. Let me see. Weird TV is saying, if Morata stays, do you use a formation with Morata, Vlahovic, and Dybala, or what do you think? Now, that's a good question. I think Allegri will try that. I think he will give it a go. Will it work? I'm not sure. But Morata actually, the last few games, not from the striker position, he came up big with assists and movements. The problem is when he actually plays, I want to say solo as a number 9, he struggles big time this season, like in everything. It looks very average. So I think he will give it a go if Morata stays. I think if Morata stays, Allegri will be very happy. Like, he would love to keep him as a bench option. He would. But let's see. Let's see. Basically, against Verona, I don't know. But against Atalanta, yeah, let's see. Hanina saying, I read it's the third most expensive January transfer ever. I think it was in Serie A. I'm not sure. No, it was the most expensive ever in Serie A. Maybe you're right. That can be. Because again, we talked about it. Like, normally, no club is spending 70 mil on one player in this January transfer market. That's unheard of. And we did it. So that's why everybody is in shock. fans, no fans, Arsenal fans, even Romano, who looked sad the moment he needed to announce it. If you watch his videos and stuff, like, it's kind of, it's weird. It's just weird. Morata's a solid player, but he needs service. He's not a one-on-one creator. I agree, but I think we all knew that, and that's fine. Like, all strikers are different. Let me see. Okay, so no comments anymore. I cannot see them. Rokas is saying, is Guimaraes off the table? He's very close to joining Newcastle, so I would say, yeah. I think it will get done at the end of the day. I think they will accept a bit Lyon. So I think it's off the table for now. But let's see. I don't know how much Chelsea paid for Fernando Torres. I have actually no idea. That's a good question, but it's not going to be 70 mil. On Juve, do you guys regret Skeen's return? Would you rather have Alvaro more over him? Yeah, I do. Do I regret his return? No, I regret the money we are potentially paying for him to stay if the obligation kicks in. So that's what I regret, not him coming back, because Ronaldo left with 3-4 days at the end of the window. I think 3. We needed a striker or a backup. We got Keane, but we were that desperate that we probably are gonna overpay for him at the end of the day, and that's not good. Let me see. Sonny saying, only hope is that Arsenal panic and raise their offer, or Bianconeri accepts the money from Villa. It might be his last chance to get a big contract. Now, on Arsenal, so Edu, who is Arsenal sporting director, he agreed with Cherubini on an 18-month loan deal with an option to buy, but the Arsenal board basically said, no, we're not doing that, and the deal fell off. That's what, let's say, the Arsenal version of Romeo Agresti basically said. So I don't think it's gonna happen if the board like it's the equivalent if it's the same if Alcan would have said to Agnelli or to Rifabene, Cherubini, no, you're not signing Vlahovic, then it's done. Like if the big boss says no, it's done, and that's the same with Arsenal and Arthur. So that's why I think it's not gonna happen. So yeah. Let me see. Hanine saying most expensive ever after Van Dijk and someone else. Yeah, that can be true. Who's this someone else? I have no idea. Also, the reports that Lyon denied agreement with Newcastle regarding Guimaraes. Yeah, they did, but today there were some good sources saying they raised their offer. I think that's what problem. Did it the same with Mendy before he joined. Real Madrid, it was the same thing. So yeah. Let me see. Do you think we can make UCL quarterfinals or semifinals? Like, okay, so we're playing Villarreal. Even if we had Morata, we should have been beating Villarreal over 2 legs. At the time we drew Villarreal, I said it's going to be very difficult. And I remember some people in the chat were saying, oh, but they're like 15 in the league. And I said they're still a good team and they climbed the table massively, like really quickly, because they're a good team. They're well coached. It's not easy to play against. Not easy at all. It's very hard to win, basically. It's hard to break them down. But I said we needed to beat Villarreal, even with Morata. Now we have Vlahovic. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know about semifinals and like if you get a good draw, but I think if you look at this year's Champions League teams, we got quote unquote lucky with Villarreal. In the next round, it's gonna be a big boy. If you make it into the next round, it's gonna be a big one. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's Coutinho. It's Coutinho. It was in January. That's true. Yeah, Romano basically confirmed Guimaraes as a Newcastle player. I saw people basically, I don't want to say taking shots at him. I don't really care if if a player wants to go, it's for the money. It's what it is, and that's fine. But if you choose money at that age, I don't know. Maybe I always have the feeling then you don't believe in yourself that you're gonna make it at a higher level, and you're still gonna get paid at one point. But you cannot knock him for taking that offer because it's big money. It's what it is. So yeah. Um, let me see. Again, guys, remember we're gonna announce the Vlahovic jersey giveaway maybe tomorrow. If not, it's gonna be Saturday. So you can get a chance to win a Vlahovic jersey, probably with number 28. So it is what it is. It's a collector's item at the end of the year, probably. I don't know. I don't think many people are gonna buy Vlahovic 28 when we know he's gonna change that number moving into next season. So next season. So yeah. The King is saying we're streaming at the same time as Beppe. I'm struggling to watch. I don't know. Like that we always stream at this hour. I don't know. Like you choose. You choose. You can rewatch it after. That's also good. Home of using how to participate. We will put that out on Twitter. And we'll probably mention it in a following video also. So you can win a Vlahovic jersey in the coming days. Now, did we miss something? Did we miss some news today? I think we covered everything. It was Arthur, Betancourt, De Jong, and Pogba, all those things. I think we covered all the news today. Vlahovic signed, or not signed. He's gonna have his medicals tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. I don't know. Hopefully he has his press conference next week. I hope they do that before the first game and not after the first game. Also because there's no football, so we have something to talk about, and I want to hear from him because I know he's gonna be asked some weird questions, like do you feel you betray Fiorentina and stuff like that. Did you agree with Juve months before? Like those questions where he's never gonna give you an early an honest answer on. Like he's not gonna come out and say, yeah, I agree terms with Juve in September. Like he's not gonna do that. So yeah. Mr. Dax is saying, what happened to us not getting anyone? Yeah. I don't know. We all said that. Like, don't lie. If you said we were getting Vlahovic this summer, you're lying. This January, you were lying. So yeah. You were not convinced of Aston Villa's 20 mil offer for... Yeah, that's what he said. Because they need to pay 35% to Boca Juniors. But you're still going to need to pay it in the summer. So basically the club is hoping on a bigger offer in the summer. But let's see. So yeah, Hanin is saying they offer 4 or 5 mil, right? You could have gotten that in a better team. Makes no sense to me. I don't know who you're talking about. Is that Vlahovic? I think it's Vlahovic. Yeah. A moment of silence. When are Dybala renewal negotiations set? Is there a specific date in February? So the rumors were that they were gonna wait after the board meeting, and the board meeting is supposed to happen the first week of February. So after that, most likely, let's see. I don't know. They moved the Dybala contract talks so many times that I lost track. Like October, like it was summer, September, October, before Christmas, February. Like it's changing so many times. I lost track of it basically. Marino saying, do you think Scamacca now will join Inter? I'm pretty sure he will. Because I think Alfredo Pedula just said a few minutes ago, he said something like the club is working on Scamacca for 3 months now, so I think he will join Inter. I think he will join Inter, and that's fine. I don't really care about it. He probably will do good over there, and that's okay. Okay, that's good for him, basically. Let me see. No chat. Okay, so I think we covered everything today. 2 days, 3 days, basically, until the end of the transfer market. Like Di Marzio said, like going off Di Marzio's word and going on Fabrizio Romano's word, I don't think, and like Arsenal need to wake up tomorrow and say, yeah, we take an 18-month loan, or Betancourt needs to say, yeah, I'm going Aston Villa. If that's not happening, we're gonna stay like this, basically. So yeah, let's see. But for now, we got Vlahovic, and that's the most important thing because, yeah, we were looking to bring in a striker to play alongside Morata. If it's Vlahovic to play alongside Morata, in terms of you still have Morata off the bench, great, because we were going into the transfer market with the idea we're getting Icardi or those players, or he's gonna leave Morata and we're getting Icardi and all those things. Those were the rumors. So I think we cannot complain. Hanine Hussein, do you think Arifa Bene was lying, or they changed their minds last minute because of what Fiorentina said on TV? Lying? Yeah, they're always lying. I think he was honest about Martial, saying it's not, but he's not never gonna say we're gonna make a big signing in January. That's so yeah, a bit lying. I do think they changed their mind. Not, I don't really think about the words. I think Fiorentina made it clear via agents that yeah, we will deal with Juve because Vlahovic just wants to join Juve, so let's do it now. And then I think they changed their whole mindset or their whole plans and said, yeah, we're gonna do it now. I think that's how it happened. So yeah, I kind of agree. But yeah, I think that's it for today's show. Yeah, Vlahovic tomorrow, medicals. Let's see if something will happen with Bitancourt and Arthur tomorrow, or Kulusevski. And let's see if the club, who they will bring in, if someone is gonna leave in the next 3 days. So let's see. As you can see, if you haven't watched Julian's Coach's Corner, it's a good one on Vlahovic. It's actually a very good one because you're gonna see things you never thought Vlahovic could do. Because again, the eye test, he looks amazing with the eye test. But if you actually look at the stats, it looks even better if you just pair the both of them. So go and watch that one for sure. And then tomorrow, maybe there will be a live, there will be a daily, but we're gonna record a podcast that's gonna be out on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't liked the video yet, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. I think we're gonna announce tomorrow how you can win the Vlahovic jersey. And then we will see you, tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night.